Good morning. Isis and I have made it over to Vermont. We've escaped Hurricane Lee. Not that I think it was going to be anything big in our area, but we made it out. We're over in Vermont, like I said, U.S. Forest Service Route 10 parking lot. We're on the Green Mountain Connector Trail today, doing a 7-mile loop. It'll eventually hook back onto the AT and bring us back down to the car. And hopefully it'll be a good day. It is chilly this morning. As you know, I have my long sleeve shirt on. I have layers in my bag, and fall is here. So we're going to have a good day. All right, bye. If anybody wants to know if Vermont is still muddy, there's your answer. This trail is super muddy still. It's your basic green tunnel today, but that's all right. There are a few outlooks towards the end, so hopefully we'll get a view. It's overcast right now, and just a beautiful, almost fall, late summer day. And yeah, I let the channel go a little dark for a couple of weeks because I just needed to regroup and figure a few things out. I had a ton of house projects going on this summer and needed to focus on that a little bit. And now that they are winding down and the humidity is gone, Isis and I can get back out again. And Isis had to get used to her weekly medication, and she is feeling much better. And we headed back out, and we're hiking in Vermont. So I will talk to you down the trail. You'll notice though, it's mid-September and everything is still very green. Normally we have pops of color, moving our way towards peak foliage, but it's still just green. I don't know how New England foliage is going to be this year, but hopefully we get something. Hey, we're going downhill, and I'm trying not to get pulled over by my dog. Okay. All right. See, green tunnel. Very green tunnel. Bye. This is nice. Yeah. So we're hiking along, and I'm looking around, and I'm looking up there and wondering if we have to climb up that. And then I'm looking up the trail again. Then all of a sudden the trail got really narrow. And then I looked down right at the edge of the trail. That's a steep drop off. Don't lose your balance. Now that the trail's not basically on the side of a mountain, like literally, it's a little wider now. The other thing I had going on was I really wasn't enjoying myself anymore. Something switched, and I was really down on myself, feeling a little lost. Didn't have a lot of content, but wanted to push something out and just couldn't, and I was getting frustrated. So I just shut everything down. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself. So we're going to try to get back to things. Some of that might have been the humidity too. I just don't do good in the humidity. So, yeah. It wasn't a good feeling when I didn't like hiking anymore and I didn't want to get up and I just didn't want to do anything. And I haven't felt like that in a long time. So, but I worked through it and we're back hiking through the green tunnel on the side of a mountain. At least it's not wet and slippery. So, all right, we're going to get hiking and I'll talk to you later. And we might as well just chat about the weather a little bit. Every weekend it seems like it was either hot and humid and not good for a double-coated dog weather, or it was raining, or like this weekend, I about had a fit at the beginning of the week to discover that Hurricane Lee might have an impact on my area. So I was going to go up to the White Mountains and I was getting really upset. But then I said, wait a minute, it's not going to be that far inland. Let's look at Vermont. So even though the impact is probably less than it was at the beginning of the week, I still escaped the high winds or whatever. I mean, it was windy this morning when I left. And got over here and got my butt on the trail. So the weather has just been astronomically crappy since like my Maryland trip. I swear that was the kickoff, you know, because it rained all that trip and then it took a break for a little bit and then it just kept raining. All right, I got to see where we are. Hopefully I'm on the right track. Hang on. All right, bye. And for those of you that are new to the channel, hi. My name is Mouse, and I live in New Hampshire, and I'm a section hiker with well over a quarter of the AT done from Delaware Water Gap to the border of Maine. I hike with my 11-year-old dog Isis. She is a Shiba Inu, and she's a pretty darn good hiker. She's been hiking since she was 4 months old. Did I mention I'm 51? Yeah, I just turned 51 this week. I don't do a lot of gear videos because my gear is pretty well dialed in. It's been the same for about, I think 3 years now. Yeah, because I got all of my, like my duplex and my Arc Blast during the pandemic. So, yeah, I don't do a lot of gear videos because my gear doesn't change. Every once in a while I throw out a winter gear video in case I get some new clothes or whatnot, but mostly I just vlog my hikes, mostly so that I can remember them someday. But I think it was 172 of y'all like to watch me and the dog. I bet it's more the dog. So yeah, that's my story. And now I'm gonna get hiking. This is a beautiful trail. So one other thing I forgot to mention, and Isis is gonna lag behind a little bit, is 51 years old. Oops. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I've had it since 2016. I will always have it. I am very well managed. I am so well managed that I often forget to take my medication every other week. Usually about a day later, I'm like, oh, I forgot to do that. And then I do it, and it's all good. So that's why I'm able to get out here, because I take care of myself. Whew. You wouldn't think that we were climbing, but we are. All right, I'll see you at the top. Bye. Yay! Look at this. Green Mountains. Woohoo! We made it to the vista. All right. Hey, baby. No, you don't want to go any further. Beautiful. Awesome. We're going to start heading down now, and then we'll figure out if we want to go around the pond or by the shelter. All right. Awesome. So right after that picture of Isis on the slabs happened, I just had to slide down on my butt practically through a bunch of crevices and whatnot. That was fun. Haven't had to do that in a while. New England, you always make hiking fun. So we are making our way down to the pond, which we've been there before. Sort of, I think it was in like late winter, early spring. So we're gonna keep hiking, and I'm gonna watch my feet, and I'll talk to you when it gets flatter. See, whoa. Bye. Going down, not always easier than going up. Whew, that was kind of a tricky one for such a little bit of elevation. But we're about a half mile from the shelter. I think I'm gonna hook onto the AT, LT, and see if there's any thru hikers around, and maybe hike with some people on my way out. I have seen no one all day. It's been great. It's rocky and rooty, but we're having a great day. All right. Oh, I gotta pay attention. All right, bye. All right, we are southbound on the ATLT, and we are running into tons and tons of people, and they're either through hiking or they're in flip-flops. I don't get it. Oh, the winds have picked up, and it stayed cool pretty much all day. So it has been a really good day to get out. A day that I really needed. So if I remember correctly, it's maybe about a mile or so back to the car. And yeah, we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. So we'll talk to you a little bit down the trail. A little less than a mile to go. We're making our way out. So about those home projects that I had going on. So, you know, I redid the roof because I think I said that a number of videos ago that I was looking to redo my roof, and that was the start of it. Then I redid my kitchen and hallway floor. Love it. And then I decided, well, we've got a little bit more money. Why not do the counters? And those are getting done starting tomorrow. And a friend of mine removes my sink so that they can install the countertops on Monday. The big ongoing project has been the solar array that I put on the house. I'm at the very last step. I'm just waiting for the stupid electric company to switch my meter and turn my system on. So hopefully that will happen within like the next 2 weeks. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep hiking. I got next weekend free. If the weather works out, I might do an overnight. Got to see how it is. If not, we'll look at some other options. And then it's almost time for my annual trip up to Pittsburgh. So winter is fast approaching. And once again, I would love to get out and do some winter hiking and show you guys some snowshoeing and stuff like that. Oh, good. Isis is taking a drink. Whew, sometimes we just keep going. So that's about all for the plans right now. We're probably going to talk to you back at the car. There you get a drink. All right, we're back at the car. I'm all changed. I'm ready to go home, ready to get some coffee, and ready for whatever comes next. It was about 8 miles, and we started at 9, and it's about 1 o'clock now. So that was a good day. We did the complete loop, and I loved it. I enjoyed it very much. So we have more hikes to come. And then we'll see what big section I do next year. So I will talk to you all next time. All right, bye.